Hey y'all, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Cardano family, I'm sure you guys are wondering what is happening with the markets right now. So we're going to discuss what's happening with the price, of course, and what we could be expecting as we go further into the month, especially closing the month of March, which we're actually approaching really fast. So if we're looking at the overall markets right now, you're seeing pretty much everything up. We're coming out of a huge flash crash, which occurred over the past few days, especially the last 2 days. And again, this is something we kind of have been discussing on my channel. If you did note, I just discussed this over my last few videos, especially, when Bitcoin was hitting all-time highs. I said, it's looking like we will be, due for a flush coming maybe late this month or early April, but it did happen earlier than expected, which is a good thing in my opinion. I kind of indicated this in my other updates, but I know not everyone watches all the updates, and that is obviously totally okay. But if we're looking at the overall markets, of course, the market is picking up going into Monday morning. You can see this for yourself. ADA up 2.3% on the daily time frame, with the price currently sitting at 67.8 cents. We're also up 0.1% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. But now if we're looking at its market cap, $23.8 billion, with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 751.2 million. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. I know, the overall feeling within the ADA community at this point is probably not the best. People are tired. People want to see that $1 price point come. But honestly, you need to understand the significance of Bitcoin. Why do you think? I know some people don't like when I pull out the Bitcoin charts, but especially the newcomers, might not understand this, but this is why I incorporate this. I talk about this on a day-to-day basis. You can be having the best upwards trend, but if Bitcoin decides to see a flush, you best believe that the entire market is going to have some sort of an impact by that move, and Cardano is no exception. But on the bright side, shout out to Dave. Dave kind of highlights something really good, and especially if you're an ADA holder, I think this is good to hear. So it says Cardano's time will come this cycle. Patience will be rewarded, just like it has in all the previous cycles. Remember, the end goal, Cardano is developing an open platform aimed at providing economic identity to the billions who lack it, achieved by offering decentralized applications designed to manage identity, value, opportunity, and governance, effectively addressing a significant global need. I kind of have to agree with, I agree with Dave's take on this. I think ADA is going to follow this market's trajectory. This market has been booming. As of now, we're not seeing the crazy moves that people are waiting for, but I'm very confident. But again, as I've always said, this is my own personal opinion, but so far, what's happening as far as Cardano's ecosystem is concerned, the developments, if you really understand, which I'm assuming if you're watching the ADA updates, you're already aware of that. If you hold ADA, you have done your due diligence and research and actually pay attention to what's happening. It's really worthwhile noting. And I think ADA's time will come, and this is where patience is very much needed. But let's pull out the charts and see what is happening. So as far as the dominance is concerned, not much is happening, still around 53.5%. If you're looking at BTC, this is what I want to discuss. So of course, we did see that flush occur, as a matter of fact. And if you want to put this move into perspective, and we could also do that, you could see we did see BTC dropping from its all-time high, which was at $73,652. We saw about a 12.5% drop for the price of Bitcoin. And again, that is totally okay. Totally okay, because the amount of people that were getting excited, the amount of people that were getting mega bullish, you need to see a flush occurring. And when you start seeing crazy stuff, such as people that you don't expect talking about crypto, or when you start seeing crazy TikTok trends, and that's when we're going to see some sort of a flush, or you need to kind of be careful and lock some profits in. And remember, we've been hitting all-time highs after all-time highs for Bitcoin, and it was time, where the whales came and stepped in and said, hold on, we're going to shake out some of these weekends, these massive longs that are piling up, and then we will take it from there. And as we are seeing, the market is picking up slowly going into Monday morning. I think we will see this week play out good for the price of Bitcoin. I'm confident in that, but again, obviously time is going to tell. But let's take a look at our good old friend ADA. So what we did see happen with Cardano's price is that the Cardano's price went below the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. But now, what if I told you this is one of the best looking charts still? Now you guys probably like, is Crypto ZX out of his mind, or like what? I'm sure there's some people that are probably thinking that thing, is Crypto ZX okay? Well, I think I'm okay, but look, this is the reason as to why I'm saying this. So of course, we did see this wick going down to 63 cents, but now what I want you guys to look at is look where we got supported by. Remember this hurdle as we were going towards the upside, and obviously this dates back, as you can see, to the previous cycle. That's where we got supported by because of the Bitcoin move, and we did see the wick above into the 78.6, which obviously got rejected, but that's a good sign, and we're still in this upward trend, believe it or not. If you're looking at it on the daily time frame, and if you understand technical analysis, obviously we spoke about the cup and handle in my last update, but we're still in an upward trajectory for the price of ADA, and the targets still haven't changed for myself even before we do see happening. I think we could see ADA pushing up to that as long as we don't see a flush before then. But again, I think what I'm projecting is that when the halvening occurs, maybe after the halvening, maybe a day before. Again, we can't time that, right? But you got to give yourself that time frame. So if you don't want to take that risk, if you don't want to lose some of your gains, maybe have some stop losses in place. I think that would be the best way to do so. But I'm projecting that sometime around that halvening, maybe it's post or after the halvening, I think we're going to see a cool off, and that cool off period I think is going to last long. I think maybe a month or 2 months, and I think summer we might pick up. That's how I'm currently taking a look at. But so far so good for ADA, believe it or not, guys. Let's go and shift our focus to the hourly time frame. So if we're looking at it on the hourly time frame, things will make more sense, and the chart does not look as bad as it does maybe if you're looking at it on the daily time frame. But so what you're starting to see is we did break below, obviously, because of Bitcoin's move. If you think Cardano was not going to react to that, well, let me tell you that it would 100% react to Bitcoin's move, especially towards the downside. So if you're looking at ADA, obviously we did go all the way down to that level I'm speaking about, but we're in this upward trajectory, and the market is recovering, and of course ADA wants to move back towards the upside as well. But what you're starting to see is that same exact fib zone, that resistance at 68.76 cents, which obviously turned into support for us once we broke above it. That exact same resistance is kind of coming in the way for ADA right now. So it's really, really important for the price of ADA to actually claim above that resistance. If it's able to do so, I think we could push back above yearly high really, really fast, and start reaching those $92 target. So that's how I'm currently taking a look at. Only a small percentage of people really understand what's going on. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys personally think. Thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.